Welcome in the Rover. How you guys doing tonight? I want to talk about this topic. Eli Manning, Odell Beckham Jr. The way I look at the New York Giants is I think that there's a lot of people out there. I guess people are Odell Beckham Jr. fans. I know Eli hasn't been. He's been okay, but Giants fans, you guys just need to, realize that our offense is a short passing offense right now. And I'm living a lot more peacefully realizing that this offense is a short passing offense. And the Giants are going to win games this year. We're going to win games by not scoring a lot of points, by winning ugly. And, frankly, as a Giants fan, I don't care if Odell Beckham Jr. doesn't catch one pass. I don't care if Eli Manning throws for 180 yards. I'm ready to go to Carolina and get a win this week. I love what Pat Shermer's message is that, when teams are playing cover two, you just have to check it down. So for the New York Giants, we're just going to have to be stealth. We're going to have to, if they're playing cover two, we're going to hit check downs all day long, and we're going to hold the ball the whole period, and we might win games maybe 17-13. We'll just win ugly all year long. Because you look at this division and we're right in the division. Now, the defense is going to have to play spectacular still. Key is to give them a lot of rest. And the key still is running the ball because if the defenders are going to be so far back, the Giants just need to smash it in the middle. Sterling Shepard's going to be a lot more of a factor than Beckham because Beckham, when you line out on the far hash, why would you risk throwing a ball out to the far hash when you could hit Red Ellison and Shepard? I believe that for the Giants to start winning games, the Giants don't even really need to target Odell Beckham Jr. because his routes are going to be complex. He's going to be running all the way down the field. Eli Manning's not a big-armed quarterback. So you don't need to spoon feed Odell. You don't need to get him touches in the game to win. You could just hit Red Ellison all day long. You could just hit, tight ends and running backs, and I'm perfectly fine with that. The beginning of the year, I was expecting this offense to be a high-flying offense, and that's not the way to win. The way to win is to control the clock. It's to run the ball, do all the unsexy things that the NFL's doing. The NFL can zig with Mahomes and Tyreek Hill, and we can zag and just kind of run the ball. And the thing that's great is that Pat Shermer defended Eli to the media. And the thing is, we just got to win games. If you're Eli Manning, all you got to do is win, and then you'll see who real Giants fans are. And you will see, I'm curious to see too, with Odell Beckham, if he wants to be a Hall of Famer and wants to put up all these stats. Like, if you're a wide receiver, sometimes your job is to be a decoy. And sometimes your job's not to get the ball at all. Like, do you want to win, or do you want to complain on the sidelines that you're not getting throws? And that's what Odell Beckham Jr. has to prove. Is Odell Beckham Jr. a guy that's willing to not catch any passes and see the team succeed? Because the Giants were in that game against the Saints, and we're just going to have to win ugly. Scrap, claw, and win ugly. It's not going to be a beautiful, rosy offense. This offense isn't a beautiful product. This is a beat-up Buick. And if you can get from point A to point B any way you can, whether it's ugly. That's the thing, is that people look at this Giants offense as like it's a race car. It's a glamorous, just fantastic car where you have Shepard and Beckham and Barkley and they look at this offense as this is just a beautiful, beautiful, powerful horsepower, Ferrari, Lamborghini, just all this car is beautiful. Giants aren't a beautiful car. We are right now like a Buick that's riding on low gas. And as long as maybe not even a Buick, let's say like an old beat up. I don't want to offend anybody who drives anything like it, but like a low level Honda, and that's the thing about the Giants is like, as long as the Giants can get from point A to point B, I'm happy. I've been spending too much time this year analyzing the future, analyzing, the where do we go with Eli and after Eli and stuff like that. Like the Giants are 1-3, they've played hard teams, but let's just go to Carolina and just stop worrying about the drama. Like the media and everybody tears us apart. Just do your job. And if you're gonna complain, if you're gonna be there, like drawing attention to yourself, like just realize, just lower the expectations. If you're Saquon Barkley, if you're Beckham, you have to realize like this, you gotta scrap and claw your way to wins. You gotta win ugly, man. You just like the Tennessee Titans. Like look at them. They win games 9-6, the Ravens are a perfect example of how the Giants should strive to be. Wisconsin, how Wisconsin plays football where they beat people like 20-12. That's what the Giants are going to have to be. Pat Shurmur, old Midwest, gritty, short passes over the middle, taking the time and taking the air out of the ball, winning the turnover battle. That's what it's going to have to be. Like, screw this this new NFL stuff. Giants just got to find ways to win games. And, Eli was talking about it yesterday. Like, the key is staying ahead in the chains. And if it's not there downfield, just throw it short. So, the key is you got to run the ball if you're going to play that style. Because when you get in 3rd and 10s, and they are putting all those people back, I mean, what is a quarterback supposed to do? That's what Eli said. If you guys can go watch his presser, it's like, I can throw the ball 30 yards, 40 yards down the field, but, the thing is about Eli is he's not going to, stand in there like Aaron Rodgers and extend plays, and it's unrealistic to expect that, It's time to just expect the offense for what it is. It's not a good offense, and just watch the games, and let's try to win the game. Let's go to Carolina. Get a pass rush on Cam Newton, right? How many points do you think the offense will put up? I'm thinking the offense in this game, I'm thinking they're going to put up 20. So Giants put up 20 points on offense, right? Let's hold the ball for 37 minutes of the clock. Let's run Barkley between the tackles, get him averaging 3 yards a carry. The 3rd and 4s will be crucial. You hit Ellison, Shepard, however you can get them, you get them. Those are the keys, 3rd and 4s. And don't turn the ball over. No penalties. A holding penalty's death. If it's 1st and 20, you might as well punt. If it's 3rd and 12, if it's 3rd and above 7, you're dead, okay, watching these games. If it's 3rd and 5, you maybe can advance to another series of downs. But it's literally elementary football. If you're a Giants fan, just enjoy the elementary parts of the game. Enjoy a 3-and-out on defense. Really enjoy it. Savor it. Enjoy it. Every single defensive stop, just enjoy it. But, the fact is that the media portrays the Giants as if we're this unbelievable team that can just go in anywhere and just, and that we will explode and we will break out. It's not going to happen. Wake up and just try to scratch and claw. And because right now we're very shitty team. Let's go from shitty to a little bit hovering at average. So we beat the Carolina Panthers this week. We're 2-3. We're average. Then we'll start to get to pretty good. But I don't want this to be fancy. Pat Shurmur's not a fancy guy. And I'm starting to dig Shurmur a little bit because, when the media is saying, hey, Pat, throw the ball down the field. Hey, Pat, why don't you give it to Beckham? Hey, Pat, why isn't Eli taking deep shots? They're both like, well, the deep shot's not there. We're going to take the check down. We're going to throw little passes if the deep ball isn't there. And it's like matter of fact, it's them being complete kind of jerks to the media, but the media is being jerks to them. So finally, they're starting to fight back. And you'll see. This is the ultimate game. I'm really excited as a Giants fan for how this team comes out because this team can either say, you know what? Man, do we really suck. Man, our quarterback is really old. Man, I don't believe in this quarterback at all. Let's just worry about next year's draft and get a guy with a huge arm so that Beckham can pad the stats so that the offense can just explode and the offense can just hum. And I'm Landon Collins and I can't stand Eli Manning anymore. And this offense is just so terrible and bad. And And I hate just playing football, and and it's just annoying, and this season's over, our team is just shit, the old line still sucks, we're years away. You could be like that. And trust me, I was that like 8 hours ago. But I watched the Giants press conferences, and I'm kind of like, you know what? Pat Shurmur likes being this old little, beat up caravan with grass coming out of the back of the car. And once you start realizing that you are that little guy, because we look at the Jets, right? We look at all these teams like, we're the Giants and we can compete and we're for championships. We're the establishment. But once you realize that we're just a car with grass coming out of it, we're a car that's spray painted by the rival school on it, we're a caravan, we're a creepy little van that's trying to hover around the highway, and, we ain't trying to get seen by any females at our high school. We're just trying to get to the parking lot and get out of our car. And that's what the Giants are. They're not the cool pickup truck, guy that's going to wink at the female and get the female to go on a ride with them. The Giants are the type of guy that literally wants to park the car in the last row of the parking lot. And they're insecure. And the thing about the Giants is, it's time for us to start embracing that underdog role. Like, if we start embracing that underdog role, we're going to see who the true fans are. There's going to be fans that want the Giants to be fun, and I was one of those fans that just wanted to throw deep balls. But we're going to have to win defensively. We're going to have to play to our strengths. The strength of this team, you know what the strength of this team is? Defense. Strength of the team's defense. Strength of the team is field position. It's all the non-sexy things about football, The NFL is filled with guys that are throwing deep and moving everywhere. The Browns are just a high-powered offense. They have a trigger man that's very good. Mahomes is great. You have to understand that Shurmur, he loves to play ball control. He likes to be scrappy. And this team is a scrappy little average football team. And it's time for New York to love it. And you know how New York's going to love it? By the team to start winning. And if they win ugly, then that's what's going to happen, okay? Is starting to win ugly. The key you win ugly, too. The reason when the Giants lost the Green Bay game is because in that playoff game, the Giants in the first half couldn't hold on to the ball for crap. So the defense was exhausted. But if we could keep, our defense is our prized possession. So we need to set up our defense and put them in a position to succeed. In the first half, they're on the field too much. Vernon's coming back. Giants can hopefully get sacks on defense, okay? Can make plays. The secondary is really, really good, okay? And when the Giants are going to play the Eagles in like a week, because I'm talking to you Wednesday, they're going to have to sack Carson Wentz, and they're going to have to figure out, like, literally just running the ball. And if it's a 2-yard gain, you got to get excited about 2-yard gains, okay? You can't be this type of person. You can be the type of person with high expectations, but you're just going to be miserable, okay? You have to realize what the team is, and once you accept it, trust me, you guys are going to love watching this team play a lot more, okay? So, again, as a Giants fan, let's just scrap. Let's scrap it out. Let's embrace the little throws, embrace the little things, the details, and just be really sound. Be like the Wisconsin Badgers of football, Be just gritty, tough, sound. And, we'll see what happens. We're going to play guys that are really fun. We're going to play Carson Wentz's, and we're going to play Matt Ryan and all the Calvin Ridley and their offenses. Whoa. You don't have any shy toys, If you're a Giants fan, you got to be gritty. You got to love little things. And I guess I got to start liking little things more. I've always been a guy who likes the big arm quarterbacks and the big throws. And heck, I can watch Red Zone Channel at 4 o'clock on Sunday. I can watch Oakland. I can watch Kansas City. I can watch really good offenses play. When you watch the Giants play, just strap in. Strap in for 3 hours and just survive. Get tough and gritty. Watching old school 17-13 ugly slugfest. Just let's slop it up. Let's slop it up as Giants fans, okay? That's what we've wanted, right? We were sick of Ben McAdoo. Let's get back to running the ball. Who cares about the passing game? running, defense, third down conversions. That's what football in the Big Apple is going to be about. See y'all.